Binge Pipe is a little too proud of. Here at Binge Pipe, name recognition is priority Binge Pipe. So binge pipe a binge pipe and remember that Binge Pipe always binge pipes well into the binge pipe of Binge Pipe.
Before Binge Pipe, there was nothing for me. Now, I see everything. And it's too much. I know too much. Why are there so many?
Binge Pipe.
The following Binge Pipe content is sponsored by Mystaxis, the #1 over-the-counter medication that prevents nosebleeds caused by telekinesis. If you want peace of mind while moving pieces with your mind, then Mystaxis is right for you.
Hi, I'm Austin Creed, and I've got a brand new show on Binge Pipe called Hat Chat. Each episode, I travel to a different exotic spot in this great big world of ours, meeting amazing people, and we just talk hats. Take a listen.
So this is St. Remic's Cathedral. It's more than 400 years old, making it the oldest still standing cathedral in the area.
Wow! And what kind of hat is that?
Oh, this? Oh, this is just my Milwaukee Brewers hat. I'm a big fan.
So, a baseball hat then?
Yep.
Amazing. That's Hat Chat, only on Binge Pipe.
Welcome back to the next sound effects star. Up next is Randall Smith, a contestant who has a powerful story about redemption.
My name is Randall Smith, and when I was 4 years old, my dad got killed by a cartoon character wielding a giant mallet. I was in the other room at the time and heard everything. From that point on, I decided to dedicate my life to turning sound effects into a positive force.
And here to present a piece he calls An Alpaca Making Love to a Fax Machine is Randall Smith.
This is for you, Dad.
Judges, what do you think?
I love what you're about, man, but I didn't quite feel that. The fax machine sounded more like a printer to me.
Oh, okay, thank you.
Randall, I love how inspiring your story is, but I have to agree. That sounded more like an alpaca having sex with a printer more than it did an alpaca making love to a fax machine. I'm out.
I disagree, but thanks.
These guys don't know what they're talking about. That really worked for me. You really took me there. It felt like I was actually watching an alpaca going to town on a fax machine. I'm in.
Congrats, Randall. We'll see you next week. Now, here performing a piece she calls A Wolfman Farting in a Bathtub is Alice Berry.
This game now comes in a variety of scents if you have certain forms of synesthesia.
Hey, I'm Austin Creed. You might know me from my career as a sports entertainer or from my highly successful YouTube channel, Up, Up, Down, Down. But from now on, you're only going to know me.
Binge Pipe has no choice but to present You Don't Know Jack. Binge Pipe. The safe word is Binge Pipe.
Hey there, I'm Cookie, and Binge Pipe's got me on one of those celebrity fad diets where you only eat poisonous beetles. I can feel it working. Looking cozy in here. Yeah, let's get going before we make any more friends. So, let's make this happen.
Time for question 1.
To get started, great moments in sports. Who was the first man to golf on the moon? Buzz, Clubs Can't Handle Me, Aldrin, Neil, Birdie Money, Armstrong, Edgar, Turned Down for Putt, Mitchell, or Alan PGA, Shepard. Hope you like what you picked. Don't even look. I hate to spoil the surprise, but nobody got it. Apollo 14 astronaut Alan Shepard was the first man to play golf on the moon. Not to be confused with the Monstars, of course, the first cartoon aliens to ball on Earth.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
This one's called Can You Feel the Glove Tonight? Man, Donald Glover is so multi-talented. If Donald Glover moved to France to become a glover, what would his glove-making pseudonym be? Childish Coiffeur, Childish Boulanger, Childish Gantier, or Childish Couturier? Let's see who got it. Close-ish. Let's save ourselves some time. A gantier is a French glove maker.
Why don't we do it with free?
Take a good look at Mademoiselle Pac-Man. And you don't need a joystick to play this dis or dat. I'm going to read off 7 fruits, and for each one I want you to tell me if it's a flavor of LaCroix sparkling water, an item in Ms. Pac-Man, or both. Think fast, you'll only get a few seconds to pick between LaCroix, Ms. Pac-Man, or both. And you're all doing this together, so look alive. All set? Here we go. Orange. Lemon. Banana. Mango. Cherry. Apricot. Lime. It's like a human pyramid of failure, but player 5, of all the losers, you are the loseriest.
Binge Pipe would like to improve your player experience.
Oh, that means it's screw time.
That is the truth, Cookie. Using the screw makes it harder for all the other players to answer in a variety of pleasurable ways. And you'll receive a monetary bonus for anyone who answers incorrectly.
Great, thanks.
Just one more benefit of your Binge Pipe membership.
I don't need you anymore.
Here we have In Development. What was Kumail Nanjiani's first role? An embryo, a zygote, a fetus, or a phalanx? So what'd you pick? Yeah, way to be wrong. The zygote is formed as soon as a sperm fertilizes an egg, and it's the earliest role Kumail, as well as all humans, held on this list. To be fair, it was a pretty small role, but he did beat out millions of applicants for the part. There is no hiding from a little science. How would Lil B react with litmus paper? The based god would turn litmus paper blue, the based god would turn litmus paper red, the based god would turn litmus paper white, or the based god would dissolve the litmus paper. What'd you guys pick? I give this answer a Lil B minus. A base will turn a strip of litmus paper blue. Litmus paper will also turn you blue if you wrap enough of it tightly around your face. say goodbye to round 1. The Vegas bookmakers need to see the current scores.
Currently, player 2 is in the lead. Speaking of the exact opposite of that, these players are negatively affecting our averages. When the going gets tough, the tough gets more screws.
Round 2 screws are more powerful, and they'll net you more cash for each player that gets the question wrong. So don't be afraid to use them. The rest of you better answer fast before you get screwed. Oh, and remember, questions are worth twice as much in round 2.
I am feeling joy.
6 trombones is not a parade.
And now, I'm pooped. Whose life can best be summed up as eat shit and die? Canis lupus, alligator mississippiensis, Ursus maritimus, or Scarabaeus sacer? Look sharp. Player 4 just used that screw. Come to terms with these terms of service. Okay, what'd you pick? Scarabaeus sacer is the scientific name of the dung beetle. My Aunt Carol lived by the same philosophy. At least that's what she used to yell at people while she was driving. Oh, excellent screwing, player 4. This is your cash now.
Mes collègues sont des crétins. 7.
I call this one, there are 3 types of people in the world. And oh boy, best butt zit slime chore.
It's time for a
delicious film.
Think fast on this one. The longer you take, the less cash you make. Okay, get ready. Check out this gibberish phrase and write down what popular phrase it rhymes with. Floor wetter, bore, or nurse. And don't let that punctuation trip you up. Church bells are ringing. In sickness and in health. You guys better stick it out through. Let's take a look. Player 5. I don't know what this is, but it's not the right answer. Any other bright ideas? I give up. What was it? Moving right along.
'Twas then I learned to heed the winds of 8.
Here's one I like to call Octopus Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein.
Octopus, coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein. The doctor that is.
Sad. Banned from Sweden for 30 years. Octopus, Coffee, Queen Elizabeth, or Frankenstein? Okay, who chose what? You miss all the shots you don't take, and this one. Why don't I save you all the embarrassment? The Swedish king Gustav III hated coffee and had it banned from his country in the 18th century. How about this one? Cruel and unusual punishment. Whose torture game is on point? The executioner using the brazen bull, the executioner using the rack, the executioner using an Iron Maiden, or the executioner using the tub? So who got it? Any medieval torturer knows that you slowly get roasted in the brazen bowl, the rack pulls you apart, and the tub causes maggots to slowly eat you. But the Iron Maiden impales you with a lot of spikes.
Sabes que es lindo, yes, perritos.
Try this on for size. All the president's antacids. Suppose a U.S. president was forced to share a medicine cabinet with all their cabinet members. What would you not find in there? The vice president's antifungal powder, the press secretary's hemorrhoid cream, the attorney general's throat lozenges, or the secretary of state's nose hair trimmer. Who picked what? Let's skip to the right answer, shall we? The press secretary is not an official cabinet position, so they'd be keeping their hemorrhoid cream elsewhere. But it's not like they couldn't make some room in there. Does the Secretary of Agriculture really need that many jars of Vicks VapoRub? Made it to the attack. When you see an answer that matches the category, tap it on. Oh, I'll just shut my mouth then. Here's your clue. It would be my honorific. Movie titles and TV titles are full of titles. Have fun. Player 2 takes it! Way to go, Player 2. You did it. Now try to apply this level of effort to something else in your life. And keep this in mind.
You don't know Jack!
Some users say the Binge Pipe menu screen is too interactive.